guys, another video today, and this one is a vampire blueberry X reader. Hope you enjoy. He was acting really strange today. He bit onto pens, and random things. He looked really nervous, and it looked like he wasn't comfortable with any state status something. I'm sorry, I can't read. He was in. After some time, you had enough of the nervous skeleton. You just want him to be calm. He was in his room, just sitting on his bed, looking nervous, like he had done the whole day. You step in, and he looked at you, asked for a while, his eyes wide. "Human?" he asked nervously as he closed the door after you. "Sam, what is wrong? You've been acting strange the whole day," he said as he looked down at his bed while he was fiddling, playing with his fingers. It's just, sorry, I accidentally skipped this. I accidentally skipped the part. It's hard to explain, but please just go. I can't be here with you," he said and you look at him with a worried look. "Sans, it's okay to talk about it. I won't judge," he said as he looked at you. "Promise?" he asked as you nodded. "Promise," he said, and sit down next to him. He looked down a bit. I kind of need blood," he said as you tilt your head at him in a questionable fashion. I don't know. I'm going to say questionable look until you got the point. "Oh," he smiled goofy at you. But it will go away soon," he said. You look at him worried. "I don't really like it when you sit in here alone and being nervous," he said as he sighed softly. "But I don't really have a choice," he said as you looked down at your wrist and back at him. You pulled up your sleeve and he looked at your wrist and at you. "Oh, no," he said as you waved his hands in front of him. I can't do that," he exclaimed, and you tilted your head a bit. "Why?" he asked. He looked down a bit with a sad look, feeling his big eye sockets. It will hurt," he said sadly. You sighed softly. "It's okay, and plus the pain will go away." "It's okay, plus the pain will go over sooner or later," he said as he nodded nervously. Do you trust me, though?" he asked and you nodded. Sorry about that. Nodded. Of course. I mean, I want to do this if I didn't trust you," he said and he smiled. Thanks. Thank you, Shadow." he said, and you blushed just a bit. This was the first time he ever said your real name. He grabbed your wrist very softly and opened his mouth, revealing his sharp fangs. He stopped halfway, giving you a look that asked, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" You nodded, and once again he locked his eye sockets on at your wrist. Some moments after, you feel a sharp kind of burning pain through your wrist. The pain got blocked by how cute his actual look, or accidentally look, or something like that. He had his eye sockets closed and looked really relaxed. Really relaxed, like when a pup or a cat slept. He looked so calm and cute at the same time. Some moments later, you felt that he sucked softly onto your now bloody wrist. As he was very careful and soft, like you were in damn it. I cannot talk. I am sorry. I cannot read this good. If you want any reader, just go find somebody who can actually read. It's sad. After some time, he was finally done, and he left a trail of blood that was connected with his teeth and your wrist. He looked at you and saw that you covered your wrist. Are you okay? I knew this was a bad idea, he said and started to freak out. It's okay, Sans. It's just I need to patch up a bit, he said as he looked at you. Really? He asked, and you nodded. Okay, well, I'll get some Band-Aids, he said while rushing to the bathroom. Some moments later, he walked in with Band-Aids, and he started to immediately patch you up. He wrapped it around you. Okay. He wrapped it around you softly, and you look at his fangs, which slowly grew smaller. You sigh with relief, knowing he won't be so stressed and nervous anymore. Sometime later, he was done, and he smiled softly at you. Thank you, human, he said and hugged you. But I don't want to do this again. It hurt you, he said as you sighed softly. It's okay, Sans, he said and hugged him back. It didn't hurt that much, actually, he said, and he held you a bit closer. But still, he said back sadly. He kissed your cheek softly. You're really precious, and I don't want to ever hurt you. You felt that familiar warm feeling come to your cheeks again, which made you bury your face into his neck, and you heard him giggle softly. You really are precious. And that was the end of that. Sorry if I messed up lots of words. But I hope you enjoyed it, and got any requests, put them in the comments. So stay safe and keep on shadowing. Bye, shadows.